Today, my friends, we're gonna be taking a look at the latest, most immersive space horror game that promises to take you on a journey like no other. With its unique blend of humor, action, stealth, and mutations, this game is promising to deliver a unique and unforgettable gaming experience.
This is RetroSpace.
Let me introduce RetroSpace. RetroSpace takes place in the year 2177, where the Aurora fleet, a convoy of floating space stations, is humanity's last hope in search of a new home. The protagonist, the nameless man, is a simple janitor who is now the last hope of all of humanity, after the space station was swallowed by a black hole. With mutants roaming the corridors and time itself gone mad, the nameless man must navigate through the cursed place to find a way home. Will he save humanity or just save himself? The choice, my friends, is up to you. And honestly, I love these kind of stories. I love it when the developers actually dare to go outside of the box. I mean, swallowed by a black hole where anything can happen? Yes, thank you. RetroSpace also allows you to play your way, with a variety of tactics and approaches to overcome obstacles and defeat enemies. Whether you prefer to hide in the shadows or go in guns blazing, the game provides you with the freedom to choose your own path. With each enemy being completely distinct from one another, you will have to use different tactics to survive though, and understanding their behavior and weaknesses will be key to your success. And this actually has me a little bit afraid. I'm afraid that this sounds like a hard game, and that is not my jam. I mean, some people love it, but that's not for me. I like it when my enemies have 1 HP and I can just go in guns blazing and kill everything. That's what I like. However, the game says that you can choose if you want to play it stealthy and tactical or go in guns blazing. But I really hope that the balance between these two are good and that you can actually do one another if you want to and how you want to. Time will tell. And the space station Aurora 5 is a massively interconnected and open space that you are free to explore, with new areas and secret paths opening as you progress. The central hub area provides a peaceful respite from the madness and horrors of the rest of the station, which you can return to at any time in the game. And that is always nice to have a nice, peaceful hub world in a game like this. And in my opinion, one of the best hub worlds ever created is the one in High on Life. If you haven't played that game yet, I highly recommend you check out my review on it. More games should definitely take on the hub world in High on Life. RetroSpace will also introduce you to mutamods, which can enhance your combat and stealth skills. But beware, because these mutamods may have unexpected and irreversible side effects, and you can count on death being an integral part of your journey. But don't worry too much, because the station can produce an infinite number of clones of you, with each clone being slightly different from the previous. And you will also need to prepare for some severe cloning degenerations. And it's also highly recommended to retrieve your equipment from your former self. And while all these roguelite elements sounds really interesting, and I usually really dig them in games, if they're not handled correctly by the developer, you're gonna lose a hair or two. Just take a look at me. I played a lot of roguelites in my days. And when it comes to the graphics, well, RetroSpace has a retro first-person shooter feel with low poly aesthetics, and it is infused with the 60s and 70s retro-futuristic setting and atmosphere. It is almost like stepping into a time machine and entering a world where disco and space travel collide, and that sounds like just my jam. So guys, RetroSpace promises to be a unique and thrilling experience, taking inspiration from games like System Shock, Thief series, Half-Life, and Void Bastards. With its narrative-driven, humorous and dark story, immersive sim elements, mutations, and interconnected level design. So, are you ready to save humanity or just save yourself? Leave a comment down below. What will you choose? And for more awesomeness, don't miss these videos.